What is up and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Isabel and I would love it if you would subscribe. In today's video, I thought I would do a realistic what I eat in a day, balanced, healthy / high protein diet, because that is what I try to do every single day. I do want to have somewhat of a healthy but balanced diet because I don't want to end up binge eating a whole bunch of food. So I did just go to the gym. So the first thing that I'm starting with is my post-workout protein shake, and it is honestly so freaking good. I honestly used to think that protein shakes were disgusting, they smelled weird, they taste artificial, but the one that I have is just so good. And like, thank you to my boyfriend for showing it to me. It tastes like Nutella. Actually, I think my brother showed it to my boyfriend, so like, thank you to my brother for showing it to my boyfriend who showed it to me. It tastes like Ferrero Rocher / Nutella. It is so good. I genuinely look forward to drinking this every single morning because of how good it is. And personally, I mix it with milk. I know some people do water, but I mix it with milk. Okay, so I just made breakfast and ate. I'll have a little montage of what I made, but basically I make this almost every single morning. It's super high protein, super filling, and I love it. I have some red bell peppers, red onion, spinach, ham. I fry that off in a pan with a little bit of coconut oil, and then I add 200 grams of egg whites and 15 grams of feta cheese. It is so good. I also add a little bit of black pepper. And then on the side, I always like having like an English muffin, or well, half an English muffin or half a everything bagel with cream cheese on top. It's just so good and keeps me full even longer throughout the day, so that's just a little bonus point. But yeah, that was my breakfast. Super yummy. I definitely recommend. You can obviously pick and choose what kind of veggies you want to put in it and what kind of cheese you want to put in it, what kind of side you want with it, but super filling, super good, and high protein, so super important. I try to get as much protein in the morning because I feel like after that, sometimes throughout the day, it's a little bit harder to hit my proteins if I'm like snacking on stuff. But breakfast and my shake are super easy ways to get my protein in. Okay, so I'm in desperate need of coffee, so I'm gonna make coffee, and I'm back in my iced coffee era. I missed my iced coffees. Like, I did not realize until I made an iced coffee this week that I missed my iced coffees. They are so freaking good. So let's make iced coffee together. I've shown this before, but I did switch creamers just to be a little bit more healthy with what I eat. So I'll show you guys how I make my coffee. First things first, we did need to grab the iced coffee mugs back, or like glasses, I guess, iced coffee glasses, because like how stinking cute are these iced coffee glasses. And then this right here is the creamer that I've been using. I actually tried this at Alex's mom's house, and I thought it was just like an oat silk creamer with like no flavor, and then it had the vanilla flavor in it, and it was so good. So I have been drinking this instead of the Starbucks caramel one. It's also like a lot friendlier calorie wise, 25 calories. The other one is 40 calories for 1 tablespoon. So not that like calories in my coffee like matter that much, but they do accumulate like really fast, so I just prefer going with this, and it's a little bit different than the other one too. Okay, so the first step to my iced coffee is putting ice in it. So I'm gonna fill these up with ice, and I do fill them up like quite high. I put 12 of these little ice cubes in them. Okay, so I stand corrected. I actually put 16 in each of these. Okay, so next I'm gonna add some of the creamer into my Nespresso frother, froth that up, and then pour it on top of the ice. So I always do creamer first on top of the ice. I don't know why. I've always done it like that. I think it's something about like the coffee not going directly on the ice and going like on the creamer mixed with the ice. I think that's just better for the coffee overall. So that's just how I do it. All right, and so then we add the creamer on top. Then I usually use a spoon to get all of the creamer there, so we don't want to miss out on any of that foam, you know? And then we've got the Nespresso going on top of the foam. Like, look how good and yummy that looks, and it just tastes even better than it looks, but it tastes and looks so good, and it's aesthetically so pleasing. And look at this finished product, you guys. Like, how yummy does this look? Like Starbucks quality. I swear, learn how to make iced coffee from home and you won't crave that Starbucks as often. I promise. Also, like, depending on what you're looking for calorie wise, when I go to Starbucks, I most of the time, unless it's like holiday season, I'll take a vanilla sweet cream cold brew. They're 110 calories, which is pretty dang good for a grande iced coffee. And a grande is like pretty much the equivalent of what kind of sizing you would get at home by making your own coffee. So just keep that in mind if ever you're looking for like calorie friendly drink. Okay, so I'm in my kitchen now and I'm about to make lunch. Yesterday I made like this shredded chicken with salsa and cream cheese platter with crackers and lettuce, and it was really good. So I'm just gonna like remake that. So basically what you need to make this, it's the simplest thing ever. Shredded chicken, we buy the one at Costco and just undo it ourselves so it's all ready. Some salsa, some light cream cheese, lettuce, and any sort of crackers. We bought these kinds of crackers yesterday and they're really good and low-cal, so love that for us. And also I did eat like cheese ones yesterday, but I'm gonna do these ones today because I know Alex really likes the cheese ones, and we're almost done the cheese ones already because these bags are so small. Also, like, this is really like on the smaller side of a lunch. It could almost be considered a snack, but if I'm being honest, I'm not someone who needs a big lunch to like go through the day. I can really go with this kind of lunch as long as it fills me up for like the next few hours. I'm totally fine. I get really hungry at night for dinner, so I eat a bigger dinner, smaller lunch. Like, I know it's supposed to be the contrary usually, but that's just how I am. Like, I'll eat a smaller lunch, but I get like super hungry at night. Like I need more food at night than I need at lunchtime, and it's not because I haven't eaten enough. Like, I genuinely am not more hungry than that during lunchtime. I just get more hungry at night around dinner time. So okay, so what I do is I add the chicken to a pan with 2 tablespoons of salsa, and then I do 1 tablespoon of cream cheese, just like this, and then I let the cream cheese melt and go all over the chicken. I might actually add an extra tablespoon of salsa. I did a little bit more chicken than I usually do, so we'll see. And once it's cooked, I just added right on top of the lettuce like this with the crackers in my plate. And this is lunch. Like I said, I don't eat big portions at lunch just because I'm not that hungry, but I do like high protein meals. So a lot of chicken, crackers, lettuce, getting a bit of greens in there. And yeah, this is my lunch and it's really good. Honestly, you guys, this is so good. Like, I would definitely recommend you guys give it a try. It is really good and creamy and has all the good flavors in there. Okay, so it's now 6 o'clock and I'm really hungry for dinner, and I'm very excited for dinner as well. I don't know why my cat just came running. Did you guys hear that? He came like sprinting into the kitchen and he jumped on the counter. I have no idea why he just did that. But anyways, tonight's dinner is like super simple, super easy. I really wasn't in the mood to make something complicated or anything like that. Okay, so here's what we're making. The first thing is air fryer potatoes. I love making air fryer potatoes. They are the best and they take 20 minutes to cook, which is great. I put olive oil, paprika, onion powder, and garlic powder in these, and I'm just gonna throw them in the air fryer and like mix them up every 5 minutes. And then I've got some chicken thighs marinating in this Nando's peri peri sauce. It's garlic peri peri and it's a medium sauce. It's kind of spicy, I've tasted it, but it's really good. So these should be super good as well. And then I've got like a whole bunch of broccolis cut up that I'm gonna put on the stove with a little bit of garlic plus seasoning, and then I'm gonna like water them down sort of to like steam them because I like them not too crunchy. So that's it for dinner. Super simple dinner. I have made like more creative dinners in the past, but tonight is just gonna be a super simple dinner, and then I'll probably eat some sort of dessert afterwards. But yeah, that's dinner tonight. So once everything is cooked, I'll show you guys the final result. All right, so this is dinner. We've got broccoli, potatoes. I always add ketchup and mayo for the potatoes. I think it's so good. And then the chicken. It looks kind of bland, but it's actually super spicy from the marinade. Honestly, I think it's gonna taste so good, although it does look kind of boring, but I'm optimistic that it's gonna be good. So, gonna sit down and eat dinner. Okay, so I'm feeling like I want something sweet, so what I made is 2 chocolate chip Eggos. Like, this is a treat for me. I don't even remember the last time I ate this, and I don't eat like stuff like this regularly, but I am just craving it and it's like a huge treat. I'm also gonna add a bit of Nutella on it. Again, not something that I do regularly, but I'm just craving it, so that's my little treat for tonight, my little dessert. Okay, so I made a little Eggo sandwich with a bit of Nutella on it, like not too much. I only put a little bit, and I put them together so that I don't put like more on a second Eggo. But yeah, this is gonna be my dessert. Also, I didn't mention, but I am drinking 2 liters of water. Like, I'm almost done my 2nd liter, so I always drink 2 liters of water every single day. I used to take myself out on dates, open my own damn doors, pay for everything on my plate.